Good morning, another Tuesday Word of Hope. In the Gospel of Mark, chapter 14, we find this beautiful story. Jesus, 2 days before the Passover, um, he was sitting in a house. In verse 3, I'm reading. Meanwhile, Jesus was in Bethany at a home of Simon. He was at Simon's house. A man who had previously had leprosy. So this man previously was leprous. Jesus healed him, and he was sitting in that house. While he was eating, a woman came in with a beautiful alabaster jar of expensive perfume made from essence of nard. She broke open the jar and poured the perfume over his head. Some of those at the table were indignant. Why waste such expensive perfume? They asked. If it could have been sold for a year's wages and the money given to the poor. So they scolded her harshly. I want to tell you about this word today. How many times have you been criticized harshly? Unfortunately, with nowadays, even with the rise of the use of social media, Zoom meetings, where we are lacking the one-on-one connection, and we're lacking a lot of heart talks. Criticism and harsh words have been in the rise. I don't have stats right in front of me to talk about how many teenagers have had thoughts of suicide because of criticism and harsh words, how much it affects people from their childhood to their adolescence. People from all walks, even very successful people, get really harsh criticisms. And nowadays, it seems like you either have to gain the approval of all, which is impossible, or you will always be criticized for something. With that in mind, I want you to look at something much better. That woman that walked into the house of Simon and did something so unorthodox at that time, which is breaking a very, very expensive perfume of nard and pour it on the head of Jesus. While people had all sorts of criticism for her, Jesus had one thing to say. He said, "Leave her alone. Why criticize her for doing such a good thing to me?" I want to encourage you today with these words. Why are you criticizing her for doing such a good thing to me? It's so deep, so profound, and it should be so freeing. Whenever you do anything, do it for the Lord. Whether you're doing something that is completely unorthodox, whether you're doing something that is not the norm, whether you're doing something that you know that might rise some harsh words and criticism, if you do it for the right reason, you will always have Jesus backing you and defending you. When you're about to do something, think, is it building? Is it beneficial? Is it kingdom based? And does it reflect my love to the Lord? And after that, do not question yourself twice. Do not wait and say, but this person is going to say that, and that person is going to criticize me, and I am going to hear some harsh words. Just block your ears and hear these words from the Lord. Hear these words from the Lord. Why do you criticize her for doing such a good thing to me? You know, Jesus can recognize the things that you're doing for him. Jesus can recognize the things the motive of your heart. And once you have that down, once you have that settled in your heart, you will not worry about anything else. I want to pray with you this morning, a quick prayer, just to get you on the day and summarize what we talked about. Lord Jesus, I am so thankful for all of those that, for your sake and for the kingdom's sake, will do and will dare to do things that might involve criticism, harsh words, even hurtful words, Lord. But I pray for them right now. I pray for all of those that are hearing that get really affected by criticism and get really affected by what people think about them and what people say about them. Lord, take this one on, defend them, remind them that they're doing something so good for you, and just assure them of your love. I pray today, Lord, that anyone that has been affected, has been broken, has been really, really harshly criticized, that you would bring healing to their hearts, because they know that they did this for your sake. May God bless you.